Hello everyone, this is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel, and oh Lord, this is the Sagittarius reading for June 2018, and you guys, these readings, I'm going to get them out the best I can here. If any of them are late, I apologize, but I have a lot going on. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and if you have a Sagittarius, Venus, and Mars together, then this can apply to you as well. And this is a general reading which can resonate with different areas of your life, depending on what's significantly going on. So it can resonate with love, life, and it can resonate with, you know, personal, family situations, health, whatever's going on. So, from my chakra oracle deck, you guys had the Despondence card that came out. It came out in the reverse, but I feel like this is coming up for you guys, and this is the energy that I'm going to base the entire reading around with my tarot cards. So, with the Despondence card coming out there, you guys in this particular month, you're probably dealing with the fact that you're going through a lot, or even with what you guys are going through, it seemed like you guys have checked out. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys have just totally checked out. And it's because you're feeling overwhelmed and feeling like it's too much. But I feel like something is bringing you guys out of that kind of mode, out of this jaded mode, or out of this mode where you guys feel like you have checked out, or out of this this mode of just depression or whatever. Like something is waking you guys up and kickstarting you to see the brighter side of things, to see there's still opportunities to be had, to see that there is a silver lining. And if you haven't already experienced that yet, Sagittarius, then that's coming up for you, okay? So hang in there, because there always is a silver lining for you guys, okay? For in any situation, really. So, and what also may be relating to this and affecting that is you guys have the bravado card here in the reverse. Okay, in the upright, this is, this is a card where someone is standing up to an authority figure, or to someone who is, and this is usually standing up against someone who is targeting others. This is standing up against someone who is bullying others. This is like standing up against an unfair judgment or unfair situation, those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And being brave enough to do so, and fighting for the greater good of all, and not just for oneself. But this being in reverse, it's kind of like you just, I feel like some of you guys may have feel like you don't have the fight in you right now, or you haven't had it in you. And like I said, it goes back to this despondence here. But like I said, both of these were in the reverse. So it's kind of like, I feel like you guys are going to, I feel like some of you, this is going to be a different narrative for everyone. It feels like some of you could have went through the situation of feeling like you got to fight against an authority figure, or against someone who's being, someone that's over something, or accusing a group of people or something, maybe a view of something, and you feeling like, hey, I'm going to fight against that. And it could have caused you to just become overwhelmed, and therefore you just kind of checked out, or just kind of felt the need to just like, I'm just going to just not deal with this for now, or I'm not going to do anything for now. You know what I'm saying? Where some of you, it could have been, you saw a need to stand up and fight for yourselves or fight for others, and because it was too much or too overwhelming because of who you were up against, you could have felt like you just needed to just take some steps back, or you could have just like been like, you know what, this is too much. This is too much. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take some time for myself. I gotta go chill, or it could just literally cause you to just be like, you know what, I'm sick of everything. Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have just caused some sort of just depression or resentment, whatever the case is. But despondence. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually read this for you guys with the despondence card. I don't normally do that, but this is a new deck for me. This is a new deck, so I normally know my decks really well, and I feel like I know them decent enough right now. But yeah, so the legend is with this particular card, Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, clean up her house. She does, but she still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. Okay, so this is teaching us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. The consequences, okay, or whatever. So it's kind of like the key ideas: feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, taking action, a revelation, movement, encouragement. So it's still pretty much like what I was saying, you guys are kind of going to come out of this. Something's going to urge you to come out of it. And it could also be that you feel the need to stand up for yourselves and even others. And that could pull you out of this checking out mode or this just total despondence or whatever it is. Okay, so it's a different narrative for each one of you guys as to what's really going on with you this month. Final shuffle here with my cards, and I'll go ahead and pull what's going on for your energy. And what's interesting is, with all the other readings I've done, I had so many cards to just like pop out before I could finish shuffling them, saying you need to pay attention to this and that and that and blah blah blah. With you guys reading, not so. Not one card has popped out, which is really unusual. So it feels like whatever's going on, it's not as urgent or as bad as you guys may think it is, because obviously I pray before I do these readings for whatever messages that need to come out for you guys who needs to hear it. And so for those of you, if you feel like this doesn't resonate, it's because, like I said, I really pray for it to come out for those who truly need it. But I just feel like the divine spirit is saying it's not that serious, or at least it's not as bad as you think it is, because they didn't feel the need to just pop, because cards usually just pop out like crazy. Especially for all the other readings that I've done. I've already done Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, and who else? What did I do? I think Pisces. I did. No, I did Scorpio, Libra, Leo. I did Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, and Leo. And for all of them, cards just kept popping out and popping out and popping out before I could even finish shuffling to do this. Not you guys. So that says a whole lot about the fact that the divine spirit is not feeling like they have to like break through with all these urgent messages, because I feel like somewhere along the lines you guys got this under control, even if you're not sure of it, but anyway, in this particular month, you guys you got the Hangman in reverse here as kind of like the other focus of what's going on for you guys this month. And Hangman in reverse is like, you guys realize something. Okay, you realize something in this month here. You get epiphany, you get some ideas, you realize something, and you no longer feel the need to just kind of like just hang in there and wait for anything. So if you guys were waiting for something, you kind of realize you don't need to wait anymore. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know what it is you need to do. You kind of know what's going on. You are enlightened, you are aware. Okay, if you hadn't already, you're going to get this awareness, you're going to get this epiphany, you're going to realize some things. Okay, and it's going to be in regards to a relationship, a partnership, a contract, some sort of forgiveness, reconciliation, or some sort of like arrangement, agreement, whatever this may be, even offers. Okay, you're gonna kind of know um, what's going on with that or where you're going with it. I apologize if you hear my munchkin in the background laughing. He's watching a funny movie. So anyway, so what's hanging over your situation, you guys? You got the Six of Rods here in reverse. Um, Six of Rods is all about victory. And in the reverse, um, it's like what's hanging over situations you feeling like you're not winning or you're not achieving whatever this is you want to achieve, or you're not getting somewhere with whatever this you wanted to get somewhere with. Okay. It also could be because this is also about, in this particular deck, the whimsical is about wishing to go back to simpler times and getting out of this crazy period or this crazy world that has just been a bit much. And you're no longer wishing to go back to simpler times because maybe because you realize, like I said, you can't go back there. Maybe you realize that things cannot go through the way you thought they would. And this is not being negative. I feel like this is you guys really coming to a conclusion, drawing a conclusion, realizing that there's no more fight. There's no more war with this because this is the Six of Wands is all about coming home from a war victorious, having fought, having battled, having went through all that you done went through to get where it is you want to get, or to win, or to come out victorious, or whatever. Sometimes that card can indicate engagement, but in this case, it's indicating exact opposite. Like you no longer need to, you no longer are, feeling like this is a win, or feeling like this is a victory, or feeling like there's engagement here in some form. And that's what's hanging over the situation. You guys let me know how that resonates for you. Underneath the situation here, this is you guys kind of like, there's under, like at the root of this, there's an offer or some sort of communication here that it's relating to something that affects the way you feel, or sort of affecting the emotions or something like that. And it's kind of what's at the root of this. I'm not going to clarify. If I clarify, it would make even more sense as to what's at the root of this, but I don't want to take up too much time in this reading. You guys can get a personal reading with me if you'd like for me to clarify all the positions for this reading, or if you want a reading done for you personally, in which I still would clarify everything for you personally for your personal situation. Past position, just coming out of conflict. You guys probably no longer wanted to fight, quarrel, have any more arguments or disagreements. You probably just wasn't feeling like you wanted to even be challenged or accept anyone else's challenge. Okay. So I don't want to say it's like giving up or giving up the fight, but in much of a sense, yeah, in the past, and that could be over the past few days, past few weeks, past few months, or the past year, maybe even beyond that. I've had people tell me the past position goes well beyond a year for them. So it's like you guys gave up this need to fight, battle, argue, quarrel, go through any issues. You kind of turned down conflict. You just didn't want to deal with conflict, or you just didn't want to deal with whatever it was that was causing issues or conflict. Okay. Conceding, maybe even. But in the present situation in this month here, you guys are kind of expecting or desiring a change of luck here. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in your situation. You're definitely concerned about working on this. Okay. You maybe could even be concerned about a need to study or go back to school, or, a need to negotiate something, a need to maybe just really work on something here. You're concerned about that. Okay. In your outside influence here, you guys have the Tower in reverse. A lot of signs, it seemed like every sign that I have done a reading for in this month got the Tower card in the reverse. Okay, which is kind of like really interesting. A lot of people are kind of at this point where they expect things. Nothing is a surprise. Nothing is a interruption here. I apologize. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's a call I didn't even want to reject. But anyway, yeah, outside influence here. You guys, if anything unexpected, well, if anything shocking did come up, it really wasn't a shock. Anything that came up suddenly, it wasn't a surprise or a shock. And that's usually what the tower is in reverse. Something as your outside influence, you kind of expected, regardless of how sudden it was, it wasn't necessarily a shock. Um, your obstacle and your challenge here is wanting to really see how you benefit in the situation. You could be feeling like you're not benefiting the way you're supposed to. Maybe you're not receiving benefits. This is also about wealth, abundance, and prosperity being the issue here for some reason. Maybe even some family issues. Okay. Your expectation here with the Hermit card is that, you kind of expect that you're just going to take it easy, think about some things, be to yourself, you know. I feel like this goes along with this whole checking out thing, okay? You just kind of want to be at peace here. You may even, be trying to take some time to really meditate and think on things. In your future position, you got the Empress here. This is like, you're kind of like between now and next few days, the next few weeks, next few months, maybe as far as a year, you guys are going to be busy, okay? You're going to have a lot of responsibilities on your plate. Some of you may even be surrounded by a lot of youth, a lot of children, a lot of people, period. But keep in mind, with this particular card, this is like the little lady in the shoes. She had so many kids, she didn't know what to do. So you might be so busy that when you come out of whatever period it was that you were taking a break or checking out or just like taking a rest or whatever, or just going on your own and just, like I said, checking out, you guys are going to come out of that pretty soon, okay? Between now and next few days, next few weeks, next few months, even as far as a year or whatever, you guys are going to have so much on your plate that you're not going to know what to do. But it's like, it's going to be in a good way, because the Empress card here, this is also about seeing things come to fruition and seeing the things that you put the hard work and effort into come to fruition. You get whatever hard work you put in, you're going to get the rewards back out. You're going to get you're going to get what you deserve. Everything you earned, you're going to get it back, okay? So I think that's a cool thing. Some of you, and the Empress card can represent pregnancy and children and things like that. So there may be maybe one or two of you out here who may even get pregnant. But because I'm also looking at on the Despondence card, she looks pregnant to me. Okay, she looks pregnant to me. But this is not all of you, so don't freak out, because I know a lot of people tend to freak out when they hear pregnancy. I don't want to hear nothing about that, but there's one or two of you out there who probably will be looking towards a pregnancy, whether and it may not even be a surprise to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably was something you were expecting or hoping for or whatever. And maybe that's why some of you were checking out and just wanting to chill and relax. And if it happens, it happens, right? But not all of you. The outcome you guys have. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is not final. And I encourage people to know this. I said this in other videos. The energies that come up in these readings, it's what's coming up now for what you're doing now. We have free will. So with free will, that means we have the option to change whatever choices or decisions or actions we're making, because that influences how our outcomes come out. It influences all the energy in the entire reading in regards to future predictions and like I said, outcomes or expectations, the things we're concerned about. These are things that can very well change. Even our outside influences can change between now and whenever. So when you get readings and you see anything that you think might be negative, you have the opportunity to still make some changes that could affect that outcome, that could still affect what is going on. Even if you cannot change something because it is destiny, you can change the way you view it and learn from it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, it is a new beginning, a new start. It is receiving a large sum of money. It is a new blessed opportunity, a lot of prosperity, abundance, you know. In this case, in this particular card, seeing the opportunity, seeing the big blessing, seeing the money or whatever. But with this being in reverse, it means there is something new that may be valuable to you that may not actually occur or happen. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a negative thing, because whatever it was, it could be maybe it wasn't for your greater good. Maybe there's something else better. Um, and I feel like that's where I'm going to leave that at. Okay. But keep in mind also, because this is a general reading done for all the Sagittariuses out there, and this reading also may be resonating for some of you more than others, okay? Because the messages may be for certain people and maybe not necessarily you. You all have something unique in your chart that could affect the energy of what's really going on with you. So don't take it so much to heart and be like, oh God, she predicted bad news. No, don't do that. Because like I said, it's kind of going to be different for each one of you, what could come up, what could happen. And like I said, remember, you have free will. So I mean, really, truthfully, the best way for you to know what's specifically going to happen for you as individuals, you can either check other people's readings to kind of, see if they're getting, if you're getting similar messages in that way, and say, well, you know what, all the readers are saying this. So, that's kind of a good way to gauge that. Or just get a personal reading, either with me or with someone else who you regard as someone you trust to get a personal reading from. So you can clarify 100% what's really going to happen for you as an outcome in this month, if you find that the rest of the reading resonates with you, or even if you don't find it resonates with you. Okay, because it may or it may not. Now, as advice, you guys have the Three of Fire. That's seeing your ships come through. This card is indicating you. It says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans, okay? You guys also have the romance card to pop out, okay? So somebody is going to be getting some kind of romance going on. For others of you, if this reading doesn't resonate with you in regards to your love life, and it resonates in regards to other areas like jobs, career, finances, family situations, keep in mind that romance is all about, it's not just the kind of romance that you're used to. It's not just always, if you really think about it, romance can be kind gestures that show someone else that you appreciate them. It can also be kind gestures that can help persuade someone to give you an opportunity, to consider you as someone that they can partner with, or someone they can be open to, those kind of things. So like giving someone some chocolates can be romantic. Giving someone some flowers can be romantic, right? But if you give these things to, like, say, a boss, like if you give a boss like a fruit basket or something, because you're hoping to get a promotion, or you're hoping they're going to write you this excellent recommendation later when you move on to your next job, to me, that's still romance, because you're trying to butter them up so that they'll, so that they'll, work in your favor, so that they will see you favorably. And that's really what romance is about. It's about showing a kind gesture of appreciation to someone in order to gain favor with them, or to show appreciation, which still it gets favor with people, right? Because you want people to feel positive about you and to be more lenient, or more open to you, or whatever. You guys have the detox card, okay? Yeah, the detox card. So you guys have the need to, I feel like for some of you, literally change your habits, eat healthier, get some fresh air, go for walks in the park, maybe go to exercise class. Others of you may need to literally get rid of the negative people in your life, get rid of negative situations, get rid of toxic situations, get rid of anything that you feel is not benefiting you. For some of you, it's just a need to detox overall. Free yourself of the clutter, free yourself of the clutter, however that fits into your life. Anything that's bogging you down, release it. Any of that stuff, okay? Because some of you, I feel like your health is affecting you too. But you also may have a lot of things that are cluttering your life or that's not good for you. But um, and I'm still thinking about that romance card. Some of you need to really butter some people up. It doesn't matter what part of your life it is. Show some appreciation to someone. It will work in your favor. Truly, it will. Okay. And even if you don't really like these people that much, I've seen in my own personal experiences in life where if you're kind to someone, they, even if they seem like a hardball, someone who really is not receptive, trust me, they will sense that, okay, you're trying to put forth an effort, you're trying to extend an olive branch, you're trying to be peaceful, or you're trying to extend yourself in a positive way, and people will try to be kind towards you back, or favorable, or at least they will cut you some slack. Okay, so keep that in mind, you guys. And in regards to those of you, if your love life, romance always sparks up a love life. Okay, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship. Okay, for those of you who are singles, get with that romance. Even if you're in a relationship, get with it. You guys, for those of you who this, like I said, resonates with you for your love life, you got the soulmate card. Okay, it says, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, for those of you, this is about something else like a job or something like that. Yes, this is your soul job. I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like that's a yes on something that it may be saying this is good for your soul. Okay, if it's relating to something other than romance. Okay, so you guys, Sagittarius, that's your reading. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Say hi. I'm glad to see you guys when you say hi and things like that. And if you like this reading, I appreciate likes. I really do. I appreciate comments. I appreciate subscribes and things like that, so you can know when new videos are coming up. I appreciate all of you, like all the time. Trust me, I do. And if you want a personal reading so that you can know what's going on more specifically in detail for you, with more with cards being clarified instead of not being clarified, uh, definitely email me at prettytarot@gmail.com. You can go to my website, prettytarot.com. You can check in the description box below. And I'm going to change some. You might see prices lower. Peace.